I figured I'd play this character this time, because while he does, do that a lot, um, he doesn't do everything else. He mostly swings
Nice. I'll
swings
be able to
things.
see this time.
Yeah,
Hey, that's a nice Maltrador's Dreadblade you have.
I know. Some softcore noob gave it to me. Thank you, by the way.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, this guy's Stormheart was, I guess, only okay by your standards, though.
I have a high standard when it comes to Stormheart collection.
Yeah, I can see that.
Alright, so whatever you want to do, whenever you want to do it, and tier lists and that stuff.
Yep. Today we're talking tier lists. Big subject. I wouldn't mind trying to find Valderin again, and because we didn't do it last time.
Sure.
We have a whole hour-long episode that's ready to be posted tomorrow, which will be yesterday by the time this goes up, of us not finding Valderin. So I'm just gonna go to the Warden's lab, and I guess we'll wander around from here.
Neat.
Yeah, so tier lists, I'm assuming, would be something of a controversial subject, kinda.
Yeah, probably.
Because everyone has their favorite class, and everyone has their
Yeah.
favorite build. And it's like, if that's not high on someone's tier list, there's complaining.
Yeah. Prepare the dislikes.
Yep.
So you want to do
Although on YouTube, dislikes have the same, they do the same thing for video views that likes do. So it's basically like getting likes that people don't like. A dislike is basically a like anyways. It's like a hate like.
I hate like.
A hate like. So yeah, let's do individual classes first.
Yeah. Sounds great. Top of your list is Arcanist.
Yeah,
Or
so
Arcanist.
the way I do it is there's A tier, B tier, and C tier. I don't really think there's an S tier for the single classes in terms of what they provide, because there's not a huge difference between A tier and B tier. There's not really a huge difference between B and C, but there's kind of a difference between A and C. So it's a very, very subtle list, and I want to get that out of the way first. So for B, it's Arcanist and Soldier are on top, just because of what they provide in terms of utility.
I would agree with Arcanist, disagree with Soldier. Personally.
That's fair.
I don't... In recent patches, I'm actually looking at a comment from a friend right now.
Oh,
And I'll read you this word for word.
okay.
Quote, yeah, you can literally ignore every damage skill in the Soldier tree. They're all pretty lackluster at the moment now anyways. And that's kind of my feeling about it. I feel like Soldier was a little bit over-nerfed.
That I would
The
agree with
release.
it on the damage side of things, but the
Yeah.
Soldier, the reason I rate it so high is because it goes with everything, just because it's the sheer defense it provides, it goes with everything. So you can have a Soldier that you can make a Witchblade, and it's going to be really strong because you have you have access to all these things that make that. Oh, that's lag. Make that a more robust character.
True.
So, to me, it's more along the lines of, tier list is less about, damage output, and more about what it provides as a tree.
Yeah.
Just as my opinion for... Because, I think everything can be really, really highly damaging. I mean, I'm kind of playing almost like a, for funsy, Cold Aether build, and it's yeah, I'm doing fine. I ran this guy with all blues, and he did fine, so...
Nice.
I mean, it's not like damage is like game breaking, but well, I do agree with you on the soldier though that it could really use a damage boost. Use a buff for it.
Yeah. Kind of my approach from it is that, like, for a long time, it was kind of the main mastery. Like, you would focus on cadence, or you would focus on blade arc, or something. Now it's not so much. It's like kind of a support mastery. Not that there's anything innately wrong with that,
Right.
but like it has kind of fallen off the grid of, you know, focusing soldier.
Right. I can
So that's
definitely
why
wait. I can definitely agree with that
hesitant
because
to say
oh,
A
go ahead.
tier. Sorry,
Okay.
Chat delay.
Okay. Yeah, well, little laggy, but it's fine. It happens. As someone with a Blade Master, I can already see where the Blade Master is going to have trouble, like some rough patches coming up.
Yeah.
Because his main thing's Blade Arc, and it's like Blade Arc's great for like starting the game, but I don't know, it just seems less and less good as he goes on.
I mean, it's still okay for crowds,
Yeah.
which is kind of the main thing in Ultimate, but against Ultimate bosses, it just isn't fun.
Okay, that was a lot of devastation just all at once. No Valderin. Okay. We'll find him, I swear. We'll find him this time.
Just have to believe.
Here, you take the front.
Okay, so-
You take the front, I'll take the back.
Sounds good. So, B tier. What was your B tier? I forgot. Demolitionist Nightblade?
Yes, Demolicious Nightblade. They're both really solid, but they feel like they lack the complete tools that say an Arcanist has. Like they have kind of the same tools, but wow, I am really lagging out. They have kind of the same tools, but wow, okay, that was fun. That was like 4 devastations that happened all at once, and my energy bar went to nothing.
I'm looking forward to this video.
Pick up the cracked lodestone. Here, wait, let me see if I have anything running real quick. I don't think I do.
I'll see if I can close anything on my end. Get out of here, iTunes. Alright. Alright.
Because I know I'm not uploading anything right now. Nope, just Skype. Just Skype and Grim Dawn.
Alright. So my complaint with, well, not complaint, but disagreement with that is I don't think Nightblade is, I don't know if I want to say worthy, but it doesn't feel, Nightblade just kind of fell out of the game in Ultimate, and I kind of feel like that's a comment on the metagame as a whole in needing, like, offensive ability, because Nightblade doesn't have any of that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So being able to apply its damage, while its damage is great, it just doesn't usually have a good means of applying it unless you take something from another class. Which I guess kind of ties in with what you were thinking, but I felt more inclined to swap Occultist and Nightblade because Occultist has actually kind of a lot of offensive ability. Lore bonus, what?
I found a piece of lore in one of the bookcases.
Okay.
Well, the
Your
reason
thoughts?
the reason I put Nightblade in B tier is almost strictly because of Pneumatic Burst and Shadow Dance.
That's fair, yeah.
I'm not even joking. Like that's such an amazing ability that it's like especially in like a Spellbreaker or your class, or just it just is such a great ability. So where are we going to next?
Or my class.
Yeah, your Saboteur. It's like Spellbreakers, even Blade Masters. It's such a great core of defensive, just core defense ability that it's so just good.
I went to Homestead, by the way, to run Confederation.
Oh, okay.
FYI.
I'm coming. And I mean, yeah, I usually I'm tiering things in my head and in the little document I have behind me on my laptop that I might be looking at constantly during this when we get to the combo
I
classes.
have it up too.
It's
Oh, you
It's
actually went in there. I'm fighting a hero to the south. Oops.
Oh, okay. I'm coming.
No, that's fine. I ditched.
No, let's go kick his ass. Jeez. It's a hero, we have to stab it in the face multiple times.
Hero slain. Moving on.
Yep. So, yeah, it's just Pneumatic Burst is so just great. And I usually am doing my tiering based off of utility. So it's less damage.
Yeah.
I do kind of agree that Nightblade could probably use an OA thing, but yeah, I just find Pneumatic Burst and even like Veil of Shadow and Night's Chill, and even to a lesser extent Anatomy of Murder and Phantasmal Armor to be just really solid passives as well.
That's true.
I mean, if we were doing strict, just straight up damage, yeah, I'd probably say Soldier and Nightblade are on the bottom end of that, in all honesty.
Yeah. Which is kind of
man.
ironic.
Yeah, I know.
I feel like this is a group of mobs that I just instantly die to. Without any ability to prevent it. Also... Oh, what the heck is Frost Dread Presence? What is that from?
The Frost Dread Cuirass chest piece? Here, I will link it. I wear this almost strictly because it looks awesome. I mean, it meshes with the character's abilities well, but it just looks cool, too.
Yeah, that is pretty nice. Of course, I'm inspecting you, and like, there's just tons of particle effects on your inspection, so I can't actually tell what you're wearing.
Yeah, I think that was the Frost Nova from Malakir's Dreadblade. That big bright Nova.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, C tier.
C tier. C tier would be the Occultist and the Shaman.
Yeah.
And I already know you said you think the Occultist would be B tier. Trade with the Nightblade.
Yeah.
And yeah, I could see that a bit. It's just, to me, the Occultist just can't stop anything from hitting it, really. It can slow things down from hitting it, but there's no...
Yeah, that's true.
Stopping power behind it.
I mean, Curse of Fealty is arguably probably one of the best support skills in the game.
Oh, totally. It's probably on Pneumatic Burst level.
Yeah.
Because it can just open up damage like crazy. But yeah, otherwise it's like the class gets very, very specific in what it does.
Yeah, that's true.
Nightblade's really specific too, but I mean, it's not like pigeonhole specific, which is what the Shaman feels like to me. I mean, I know we were talking Occultist, but the Shaman to me is like, it's two-handers
or
pets, and then it's lightning damage, maybe bleed damage. But yeah, it's like two more like not mainline damages, or at least I don't know, I guess Lightning is kind of mainline because it's Demolitionist too. But Demolitionist has like Fire and Eternal Trauma and Physical and Pierce. I guess Vitality as well, but yeah. It feels like...
It's got stuff.
Yeah, it does have stuff, but it's like I don't know, it just doesn't seem to want to mesh with anything that easily or...
I agree.
Smoothly. And I also want to note that we're not insulting any of the classes really here. We're more just bringing up like
Yeah, like,
positives and negatives, because I think every class has negatives, even the Arcanist. Like it
I
has
mean,
no
we
HP.
rated like occultist and shaman like almost at the bottom, or actually being the bottom, and they're actually a really really good combo
Yeah,
together.
that's also why it's A, B, and C, not like A, B, and E.
Yeah,
I mean, I do have one class combination I'd say is an E, but
we'll get to that.
yeah, we'll get to that.
I'm pretty sure Valdon doesn't spawn any further
Okay.
than this.
I mean, it'll take me 2 seconds to run the check, so.
Oh, the particle effects.
Nope, doesn't look like he's in there. Okay.
Just gonna try not to die in the bond.
Yeah, we don't need to go and fight the obnoxiousness of obnoxiousness.
Well, it shouldn't be obnoxious for you now.
No, he probably won't be as bad. I mean, he could be, but no. Let's just move on to another.
Regarding droplands.
Sure. Since they're down here. Yeah. So it's more. I think we're more or less on the same page, with like a few tweaks. So like the upper end is like Arcanist and like Nightblade-ish, or no, Demolitionist-ish, Soldier-ish, and then
yeah.
it's like in the middle is kind of Nightblade-ish, Occultish-ish,
Occultist-ish.
and Shaman's the caboose.
Yeah.